probably Rhaegar. Is just Rhaegar or Brightwing. They're gonna opt
Fingers
for
for
Uther.
oh, we're gonna go with Uther. I know AP is really partial to double support, so we may see another one come out here. I don't know if they're gonna go ahead and lock their damage first, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Brightwing or a Rhaegar come out.
Right, because I mean,
have
recently.
been working with. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, so recently in like the pro circuit, Uther has fallen out of favor as a solo support for a lot of teams. He does make sense with the Greymane they picked up for that Divine Shield, but yeah, as you said, I would not be surprised with a second support, either the Rhaegar or the Brightwing in particular, to help out with some of the sustained healing that Uther lacks.
Yeah, definitely. I'm very excited to see AP's Greymane. I know United GGK plays a lot of Greymane. It's always really exciting. But I don't know if it was necessarily the best choice with the Stukov. He goes in and shuts down the Greymane, and he no longer can disengage, which could really be detrimental.
Right, yeah, that's going to be rough. Unless he's just going to play, like, ranged auto-attack DPS Greymane. And then just dive on the Stukov and kill him as an option. But looking into a second ban here, AP has a good comp. I mean, they have their front line, they have one of their supports, and they have their damage dealers. So if they're looking for... I mean, the safest ban here would be to ban out a solo laner.
Sonya would be a really good ban. The counter dive is not popular, but it looks like they're going with the mage instead. They do not want that AoE on top of heavy dive.
Kael'thas is good. I mean, they have the Uther stun, the Garrosh lockdown. Like Kael'thas is just another stun to bring into the 4-man rotation. They could always substitute Greymane into the solo lane. So that is a fine ban here. Because you also don't want to limit your solo lane pool too much if they just ban out the other one, and then it's like, well, we'll just take whatever's best, but...
Right, you don't want to draft yourself into a corner. What I think would be interesting is putting Greymane in the solo lane, and I don't know if you've ever played with AP, but one thing they are pretty partial to doing is going Garrosh Butcher, and I really am excited. Fingers crossed
Garrosh
we see...
Butcher, that is
Garrosh
a combo.
Butcher, the pull, the stun into the Butcher, it's devastating.
That sounds really violent. And with an Uther to back up the Butcher, yeah, I could see that. They're going to go ahead and ban out Sonya for that solo lane. So they're... I mean, that still leaves the solo lane pretty much open. You have Dahaka, you have Malthael.
Leoric would also be really strong here.
Yeah, you have basically 3 or 4 good solo laners up there. Although that Anubarak ban is still suspect to me if they want to grab last pick Cho'Gall.
I definitely
would honestly not be surprised if they just insta-lock that Cho'Gall.
I know for a fact this is not the Cho'Gall comp, but I really feel that Dawn Forged and United GGK could pull out Cho'Gall with this comp, because honestly, AP, they could do Cho'Gall with Murky Nova Abathur.
Murky Nova Abathur. That's... I mean, AP is always known for bringing the ridiculous comps.
The hunt is on.
D.Va Lunara. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, so
those are 2 heroes I haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, I mean, D.Va I think is going to be their solo laner here. Lunara does fantastic into the Uther, because you can just not heal up her poison that well if you're splitting it well enough. So they're going to need to grab a second support, or at least a self-sustain. Okay. Oh,
wow.
Jesus,
Kael'thas, that is a
all
really...
right, there we go. There
we go with the second support. Does that mean Greymane is going to solo lane? I can't necessarily see Kael'thas being the best solo laner.
Yeah, so it's going to be, definitely going to be Greymane in the solo lane versus the D.Va, which is like a really boring solo lane. It's probably just gonna sit there,
for days.
But I mean, they could just the Kel'Thuzad, Malfurion, Uther, Garrosh is crazy amount of lockdown. Although it is entirely onto Kel'Thuzad to be able to 100 to 0 those targets, unless they put Malfurion in the solo lane and just like Moonfire build, then you have more kill pressure with the Greymane. But either way, it's gonna be up to Kel'Thuzad to land the sick chain combos to delete.
I think Kael'thas was actually a really interesting and good choice here, because you look at TNT's comp, they don't really have the dive to get onto Kael'thas. They have the D.Va and they have the Muradin who can dump in, but those are both of their escapes. And using Leaping Strike on Lunara could also be, you know, something to get on top of him, but I just don't feel like those heroes have the health pools. D.Va and Lunara.
So the one thing they can do is with Stukov. So because Kel'Thuzad's abilities have a bit of a wind-up time. You can get the Lurking Arm down in between his ability cast to interrupt the full combo. Typically when he goes out to cast his root or his Q, those are longer cast times than his chains. So if you're like on top of it with your Lurking Arm, you can get it down after he throws out his chain to block the rest of his combo, at least for a second or two. And it looks like Jinxie has fallen off. So I will be solo casting until she gets back on here. And we may be switching over in a second. Are you back?
Oh gosh, I have no idea what happened. We were getting into the match, and I guess I just got so hyped the internet broke.
I think the draft broke your computer. Couldn't handle it.
Probably. I was getting so excited. I'm like, yes, the Kel'Thuzad combo, and you were like, no, the Stukov, and I was like, no, the Kel'Thuzad combo, and then my internet was like, I just can't handle this roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah, well, we're gonna hopefully see some dank Kel'Thuzad combos and but D.Va plays to win, so I don't know how you beat that. Like really, she's. We have potentially like the meme dream with like Stukov D.Va. You could take massive shove, and just massive shove someone forever. I guess would be
Who would you
guess there's-
massive shove, do you think?
Okay, massive shove.
Uther?
Here we go. Haymaker to punch Malfurion into your team and then massive shove him back into your base.
That would be really disgusting. If they could pull that off, I would really like to
Value.
see that.
You use 2
All
heroics
right.
to kill a Malfurion. Value.
I mean, if Malfurion's gonna be their
And they have almost
main
no
support,
cooldown.
that's not
Yeah.
a bad idea. Both of
And
those.
they're almost no cooldown heroics, so it's fine.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's what I was gonna say.
So
All
on
right.
the left side
Prepare
of
for
the map,
combat.
we have Tilt Not Tilted with Nick Ball playing D.Va, Romeo playing Muradin, Metal on his Stukov, Lisa T's on Lunara, and Team Captain Commander Chu on the Vala.
Alrighty, and on the right side we have Milk and Cookies playing
Battle
Kel'Thuzad,
commencing in
Odysseus
10
676 on Uther, Dark Storm on Garrosh, United GGK on Greymane,
4,
and
3,
Team Captain
2,
Dawn Forged on
1.
Malfurion.
Fight
Alright, so we
well,
actually see
heroes.
Wolf build coming out of Greymane with Viciousness on level 1 instead of the standard cocktail build. So it looks like Greymane is going to want to be getting in there and just ripping throats. Maybe we might see a
I'm so excited for that. I love seeing an aggressive
There's
Greymane.
the first Garrosh combo. Beautiful.
Oh my
There.
goodness,
Protect
Vala, Commander Chu barely making it out, but Greymane also takes a massive amount of damage.
My game is really loud.
Oh goodness, oh man. Oh, AP is so low.
They
so
are on
is
their
TNT.
feet. Lunara,
Nick
I
Ball.
mean, so yeah, Lunara is putting in work. They don't really. I mean, Malfurion can heal everyone up
The
eventually,
ancient
but they need to
shrines
just wait and not take damage.
control
But
them.
Lunara is just poking
Yeah.
them down. So there we go.
Lunara
We're gonna
into
have-
this team was a really good choice due to the fact that both Malfurion and Uther have fairly high cooldown healing abilities.
Mhm. We're gonna have a 3-man gank on the Vala, but Vala's not.
She's ready for it.
Not taking that. She knows what's up. So it is going to be a Vala Greymane in the solo lane. Greymane will eventually win that lane with the Superior Wave clear of his working form. But it looks like bottom shrine will go over to nobody yet. Kel'Thuzad just poking over there, looking to get that first thing. And they're shoving in Nick Ball. Okay, just loses.
Oh no,
The,
is Darkstorm
mech?
going down? Oh, the fountain just barely saves his life.
Garrosh
Nick
armor
Ball
OP.
did lose his nearly his life, only escaping with the mech though, so that's not bad
Yep.
for him. Early game, the mech kills don't matter as much.
Yeah, both shrines going over to Abusement Park, and TNT is struggling with the 4-man rotation. They're just holding 3 in mid to protect with D.Va laning versus Kel'Thuzad in bottom. So this is going to be basically AP's shrine, and Jinx has left the game, so we'll just keep going here. But
I'm still okay. Never.
oh,
mind,
you're
there
still
I
in the
go.
game. Oh, you just
I'm
stopped.
still
Okay.
talking, but I just disconnected from
Yeah.
the game. So
That's
based on the
weird.
sound effects, I can tell you what I hear.
yeah.
It sounds like Garrosh is doing a lot of screaming.
Yeah, he is.
Minions
Garrosh
are
is just-
dying.
He's just throwing some people around, trying to get on Stukov, but Lunara is poking him in the face. D.Va does manage to capture bottom shrine. Muradin gets tossed into the Stukov arm. Malfurion's Garrosh is in trouble, but has like infinite health and armor from Uther, so it's actually just totally fine.
Garrosh
Kel'Thuzad does.
Uther.
Yeah, it's like the armor is ridiculous. So yeah, Kel'Thuzad does manage to recap bottom shrine. Garrosh is actually first blood. Murden, almost losing his life, does manage to dwarf toss out. Uther falls as well. D.Va with the double
bummer.
kill. 3 minutes into the game. So it's even on experience. Not much happening actually in the lanes. All the action is really just in mid lane, as the sustain of Stukov is just trying to force in on those towers. Vala is getting bodied by Greymane, has to keep tapping. D.Va's poking Kel'Thuzad. Kel'Thuzad is not getting a lot of Master of the Cold Dark stacks because it's only D.Va down there. He's only at 5 right now. Chainmail out there missed. But Greymane has taken down towers bottom lane and is focusing on the well. So TNT's going to have to send somebody else up there to either swap out with Vala or to switch it to a 2-man, or else that fort's going to be next.
Oh man, and I really wish I could contribute, but Blizzard is hating me today. For some reason, all week. You know, I've actually heard a couple of the pros saying that they think there's an issue with ping with this last release. A lot of them have high ping, so that must be it. I'm just a pro player.
I've heard that
so
as well.
know.
I've actually been experiencing some lag in this game as well as in others on this new patch, but you know, it's fine. So this minion just got bodied by Darkstorm gets them. Stukov toss in. Greymane goes for Uther stun. Metal is just barely fine. Gets back behind the wall. The Treant tries to kill him, but the gate was in the way. The cocktail hitting the tower, not hitting Stukov. And level 7 picked up. Both shrines now captured by TNT. They did rotate Lunara up to the top lane to deal with Greymane a little bit better while Vala gets some health. And we do see full-on Worgen build with Wizen Duelist coming out from GGK. And Damage Uther with Lightbringer and then Holy Fire and then Armor of Fate. So not quite full Q build Damage Uther, but we might see Divine Storm.
I'm super excited for Divine Storm. As someone who plays with AP quite often, I love they're very aggressive. They don't take no for an answer. They love to cheese, and I am definitely looking forward to seeing it this game. Right now, I'm just seeing a portrait of the dragon, but we will get there, and I will see it be aggressive extra hard for me.
And so Garrosh throws D.Va, but you know, D.Va just has her boosters and can boost her away. Greymane is completely destroying top lane. The healing fountain is down, the fort is taking damage, he's recaptured top shrine. Uther has finished his Hammer of the Lightbringer quest, so he is going to get cooldown reduction. Or he is going to get, he's going to get his cooldown reduction. Dragon Knight somehow was picked up by AP. They did zone off Murden and Stukov well enough to get the first Dragon Knight, rounding level 9 here for both teams. As Dragon Knight pushes into mid fort, is going to take down a couple of towers. Uther getting the stun on the Murden over the wall. Dragon Knight kick, interrupting Dwarf Toss. And this is going to be an early level 10 for Amusement Park going to TNT. So they could be looking for a team fight here with 5 members. Darkstorm does get caught. Murden Dwarf tosses out again. So these silences out of Metal have been very good, preventing abilities from going off. But geez, D.Va is in trouble, does get the Stukov heal. And everyone's looking low on mana. Actually, just Vala, I guess, is low on mana for TNT. Vala is going to fall to Malfurion's Moonfire. Or actually, to Malfurion's Dragon Knight. I'm bad at this game. So that is first blood for Amusement Park as they pick up. And Lunara is going to fall as well, as Greymane dives on her with their heroic abilities. And it is 100% a go for the throat, or a cursed bullet right to her face. So not full, oh, Murray gets taunted as he dwarf up.
Looks like we did lose our casters, folks. I'm sure they'll be back on momentarily.
Oh gosh, that's not good. Grab away to kill.
Shrines. Take the Dragon Knight's power.
Alright, am I back?
I hear you. I think you are good to go. With bated breath, I am almost halfway back into getting to the game. This is very frustrating. Blizzard lag, please nerf.
Alright, am I back?
I hear you.
Nice! Yeah, I got a reconnecting screen too.
Great, we can just listen 20 seconds behind to the sound effects.
Oh,
I hear a
don't have
Stukov.
sound effects. I just have reconnecting.
Oh yeah, mine is sound effects and reconnecting. I'm stuck at almost.
Yeah, so this is an
halfway.
exciting cast. Sorry. Lag F is happening on both of the casters now. We were both kicked from the game, so we can't actually see what's going on. Hopefully the stream is still holding up, and Atlantis has not been.
Yep, we're still streaming.
Okay, good. So you guys can at least see stuff. We just can't tell you about it. I'm sure it's awesome, and people are dying. So I'm gonna guess that Abusement Park. So let's see, they took down Mid Fort. They probably got the kill on Vala. They're probably about level 13 or 14 by now. TNT's probably 12. Second DK should be up. Abusement Park is looking in a much better position to take it, and they're gonna go either straight for mid keep or for bottom fort. Hopefully that's what we see on the screen.
That's a pretty good guess, and you know, just based on some of the things we did see before we get booted, one of the things that AP does so well that I know TNT struggles with a little bit is the fact that they're able to get early forts, they're able to get early towers. You know, that plays in the long run. Maybe you don't get the kills right away, but they get the structures, and that's what's important because your hero will come back. Your structures not so much.
Yeah, getting that early experience lead from those structures is really like what we saw before I DC'd was a full level lead with the first DK on the side of Abusement Park. They had gotten like one kill, just plowed straight through mid fort, and were looking to pressure keep walls. So if they can keep up that early structural advantage with their dominant soul lane and you know, holding the other two lanes and then winning top lane, they could be looking to get even 2 forts down with the next DK, which would be an early 16 and like even maybe a 16 to 14 advantage.
And advantages like that, it's so hard to come back from because you need to make something happen on the map, and you just can't without the levels. It's so hard to lane when you're that far behind so late in the game.
Right, and like AP has a crazy amount of burst damage with Kel'Thuzad and Greymane. Like, Stukov's a squishy, immobile target. Lunara's a squishy, immobile target. If either of those get hit by a chain, so like, say Murda gets hit by a chain and like Dwarf tosses away and the chain hits Stukov or Lunara, like they're just straight up dead.
Yeah, definitely.
Deleted from existence. Oh.
I keep hoping one. What? Are you back? I'm not.
Well,
Rip.
I don't see a reconnect screw. Oh, no, there it go. Okay. Rip.
Oh,
Yep.
almost. It was a nice thought, guys.
Yeah, well, yeah, so there's probably some Merc camps that have been taken by now. We probably have Siege
Greymane
Giants
is
pushing the bottom
doing a
lane.
thing.
Yeah,
Stukov
Greymane's...
and Lunara are
Oh,
probably
yeah,
also
I
doing
now
a
have
thing.
replay. I hear game sounds. Let's see. Can I cast off? Someone's hearthing.
I hear a Greymane laugh, so Greymane probably did something like that was good.
So I heard a cocktail. And his bullet, so he's still way of clearing.
I also heard the cocktail. There's a Stukov voice in there, so I'm assuming Greymane and Stukov are in the same lane.
He can cast without actually watching the game. Oh, thank you, Blizzard. This is probably like one of the worst reconnect systems of any multiplayer game I've ever played.
Yeah.
But it's
you know,
totally
like
fine.
I love Blizzard so much. They have my heart, soul, and debit card number. But guys, if you're gonna let League copy your quests and your emoticons and your leveling up system,
At
copy
least
the
steal.
reconnect system, please. Put us back in a game. Don't make us reconnect.
Oh, I heard something. I'm not sure what that sound was.
I hear
Oh,
Moonfire.
Diva.
Like, I
It's
think-
Diva Mech. Yeah, Diva just loaded up for mech. It's all good. Someone captured a shrine. I think Diva captured the shrine and then turbo boosted out of there. So this is either the second or the third DK. Not entirely sure. Probably second one.
I keep hearing really violent, loud Moonfires. I don't know if that's just me or like in general, Keith is just ripping up some minions.
Yeah, that's a very angry Malfurion. He's just like, I'm playing second support. Angry Moonfire. Angry Moonfire.
Moonfire build for the win. I didn't get to see if he picked broccoli.
Yeah, that's the yeah, he did. He did take broccoli. He took broccoli man. So he's trying to stack them tree ends and get some damage in. But it's like the one position on the team that nobody really wants is to have to play the second support. It's always like the ranged flex player. It's like, here, you're the second support. Go play Tassadar. And they're like, yay, Tassadar. Woo. Such fun.
Ooh, I love. See, I always see pro players who play Tassadar and they do such amazing things, but pro players are just amazing in general. I wonder if they're like, oh, I'll get to shield the Greymane as he gets all the glory.
Right?
And
It's like playing the Tassadar and a Task Tracer. You're like, my entire job is just like, cast Q. Put shield on Tracer off cooldown. Hooray, that's my existence. I'm a Tracer babysitter. Well, she gets
like
to do
playing
all the cool
support
stuff.
in WoW, just press F. Holy fire.
Press F.
That's been my life lately, and then you come in, you know what WoW needs? More Brightwing. Then I can press F and W.
Oh man, that's 2 buttons.
I know.
I'm like 90% reconnected, so we'll see. At least it's a nice reconnect screen. This may take a bit. Thanks for waiting! Exclamation mark. Then we'll see if we can get back into the game, or at least not drop for game 2.
I have my computer huddled so close to my router, like it makes a difference. Praying to the Wi-Fi gods.
Oh
but
man, Diva just threw down a self-destruct. We'll see if that kills anyone. I didn't hear anyone die. Nope, no one died. It was just a zoning bomb, it looks like.
Mine is just the gentle hum of Blizzard.
Yeah,
so
in chat before the game, I did say that I wanted Commander Chu to play Tyrael, and one of the teams has to first pick Brightwing, or else the casters will get upset. So we'll see if those things happen in game 2, and if Alex Strauss is going to come in.
I'm 90% sure I disconnected because there was no Brightwing.
I just didn't want to play anymore, so I actually Alt F4'd, and
Core is under attack.
there's no Brightwing. The game's not worth talking about. It's fine. It's fine.
There are no dragons at all. No Alexstrasza, no Chromie. Guys, what are you doing?
I know,
the
like,
dragon meta,
I'm pretty sure GGK is in this game, right? He does play Chromie still, right? Like that's his thing.
Yeah, but he still hasn't changed from that. There's even a Chromie Alexstrasza skin. Like all they need is a Brightwing, and you could go out there with the totality of the bronze Dragonflight.
Yeah, that's a good comp. Chromie, Brightwing, Alexstrasza.
I have played Alexstrasza Brightwing in quick match before, and it is kind of disgusting.
I haven't gotten to play Alexstrasza yet. I'm very sad.
She's a lot of fun. She needs some buffs, though, I think.
It's okay. I'm an Alexstrasza main already. It's fine. Well,
I mean, that's how I feel. I played 4 games. One of them was an AI game that I absolutely got wrecked. I wasn't playing AI. I became an AI because it was
became an AI because your internet wrecked you.
Yeah. No, my internet is the leading cause of my silver status.
I'm excited about her. She looks really fun. I just want to turn into a dragon. Like that's really.
It's pretty fun turning into a dragon.
Yeah,
Plus, with all the skins, you get to turn into different dragons.
Ooh, I heard multi-shot go out. Some wave clear.
More angry Moonfires.
Oh, there's flailing swipe. Yes, we did get Stukav's flailing swipe, so no memes today. So it looks like TNT is trying to disengage from AP. It's probably about level 20 to, let's say 17 or 18 by now in favor of AP. They've probably gotten down bottom keep. Maybe mid keep. not
I
quite sure
opened
which.
Twitch on my phone and I can see a very blurry image of
Could totally
AP
cast.
having the Dragon Knight. So I guess they picked up another
Oh
Dragon
man,
Knight.
I
Good
could.
for
That's a
them.
good idea. I could totally pull up the stream and then cast off of the stream. Why did I not think of that? Oh, perfect. So it's 20 to 20. AP has the Dragon Knight. Yes. Oh man, I was totally right. AP did get bottom keep. Yeah. So then TNT got mid keep. Oh, that's blurry. Okay.
Yeah, mine's really blurry and laggy.
I don't want a 180p. I wanted a 1080p. There we go. Cool. So it is currently 10 kills to 11 in favor of AP. They both have a keep down.
Hero slain.
And all 3 forts. This is pretty good.
Hero slain.
Yeah, I think my game, like most of my bandwidth is going into.
Slain.
Oh, is someone watching Netflix in my house? That might be it too.
Oh, maybe that could be for me as well. It looks like AP is getting pushed out. Garrosh is just about to fall with the Divine Storm, or Divine Shield was popped to save him. No Divine Storm today. Dragon Knight does go down finally, and it looks like TNT is going to make the trying to make the move, figuring out what they're going to do next. They are a little bit behind in structures from what I can tell, which is not a lot.
Yeah. So that wow, I can't. This is. Yeah, I
Oh
need to go yell
man,
at my
what a
roommate.
devastating silence.
Alright, let me just close all of my other
Looks
tabs.
like Garrosh will go down. But Stukov is gonna pay the price. Boom, down goes Stukov, and Greymane is ready. He is on that Vala. Oh, and Vala goes down, falling to the flailing swipe. AP's so low, but still ready to hang in there with the
And
double
I see.
support. Greymane.
Yeah. AP is on the core. Nope. Now my Twitch is even laggy.
My everything is laggy. Life is my lag.
Dude,
I
where's
mean-
my internet gone?
Lunara doing the best she can to pull them off the core. They are really low and they don't have a ton of minion support. So we shall see if Lunara is able to defend against the 3. Uther on the core, Greymane jumps to join him. Malfurion hanging back a little bit. These guys better be careful because this is the main focus of their team. And if the 3 of them go down, it could be very easy for TNT to turn it around. Greymane is taking a lot of damage. Lunara is as well also though. And here comes Muradin ready to pop, but I don't know if it is going to be enough. The core is so low, and now my Twitch is lagging.
Alright, I officially got kicked from the game because it was unable to reconnect. I guess I have lever queue. Rip me.
I have.
don't, 'cause it was a custom game. Alright.
I'm gonna restart the game because I did not, so I am still waiting to reconnect. But I'm assuming it is over.
AP wins! Congratulations, AP winning game number 1.
Way to go, AP.
Alright. I am going to restart my Heroes client real quick. My Heroes client, herp derp. I meant Blizzard, but yeah, we'll see if I can fix this for you guys real quick so we can actually yell about exciting stuff in game number 2.
I didn't come here to not yell.
Yeah, like I mean, I got to watch some of that game.
I'm gonna run a ping test really quickly to see if I should restart my router or not. I am
Yeah.
so sorry, guys. We are doing our best and we are failing miserably.
See, we did like, I did all the tech chest, the tech check. I can't talk before I started, and it worked beautifully. And then as soon as it was like important game, it's like, nope, get off the Heroes.
Yeah, if you all don't mind waiting 1 minute, I am going to restart my router just because I have 25% packet loss, so that is probably definitely affecting.
Oh, gross.
game.
Yeah, I'm running a speed test real quick. Well, hope
I
you
will
guys
be
like
back
watching that game.
momentarily, friends.
We have Atlantis AL, our wonderful streamer and observer, showing you guys all the action that we can't talk about because Heroes hates us. And we'll be getting into game number 2 real quick as soon as I got authenticated. Okay. Let me check. I think it's okay, Laura. Let me just see. No, the ping's fine. Yeah, that's strange. Comcast might just be, you know, shitting on our internet. But oh my god, this download speed is horrid. Yeah, like Laura, I'm checking. We have 0.21 bits per second. Okay. Let me just go check in here.
Hello, kiddos. I am back. I think it was a faulty Ethernet cord. I hopefully have everything figured out. Still a little bit of trouble. I think I'm good enough to play. Well, not play, but tell you about the plays. I'm assuming Brad is still figuring out his internet trouble.
Yeah, that's correct. We're taking a small break while we're setting up the next game.
Oh, for sure. Yikes, I do not like this wait.
All right, I think I'm back.
I think I'm back too, hopefully.
Woo! Yeah, it was just Comcast being shitty. The old unplug the router, plug it back in.
That's what I just did. Fingers crossed. It
All right,
works
love, just
well.
don't play any Netflix. Nah, she was just trying to listen to a podcast, and her podcast wasn't working. And I was like, wait, that doesn't sound right. All right. All right. So. I just need to get the game, and then we're good to go.
All right, there we go. Oh no, it is one of these. I do not know. I will be able to. Come on, little hero. There we go. Hanamura.
I think it's Bloodlust Brawl. That should be the map. We should just give them Bloodlust Brawl and be like, here you guys go. It's Dragonshire again. And they'll be like, wait a minute.
Good luck. Have fun.
All right.
I want to say try not to kill anyone, but that's the whole point
Game
of
number
the game.
2 will be on Infernal Shrines.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, you know this is a perfect map for Cho'Gall.
You know what else? Perfect map for Brightwing.
I mean, every map is a perfect map for Brightwing. I mean, every map is Brightwing's.
A bad map? I mean.
Yes, but also no. I mean, BOE is one of her less good maps, but I would still totally pick her on said map. I would pick her on
I
every
guess
map.
I didn't even consider that. Probably because it's not a real map in my eyes, in my
Yeah.
soul. I know it.
All right, routers are reset, and we're good to go.
Hopefully, fingers crossed. Like I've said a million times. I'm checking
like 80
Looking
million
Glass.
whispers.
It's like, I don't know, girl, but it's dropping steadily. I don't have any more packet loss, and I think we're pretty good at communicating just through sound effects. I mean, I don't know a whole lot of casters who do that.
I mean, I predicted some of the game that bottom keep would be dead on TNT's side. I nailed that. So it's just, straight up. Crown and Nick Ball.
Yeah, you're actually trying. I was like, I think Greymane's in the game.
He was in fact in the game. See, also like Brightwing was not in that game, so that game could have been better.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Like the dragon meta, like I'm trying to get that started. Everyone just go out and play as many dragons as you can, and then eventually we can get Blizzard to bring in all 5
best
aspects.
comp. Okay, here's the best comp: Hanzo, Genji, Brightwing, Chromie, Alexstrasza. Go. You got double support, triple assassin. That's all you need.
Who even needs a tank in this at this point anymore, right? Like,
I
don't
mean,
know
I'm
if you
pretty
guys
sure
saw.
Brightwing is a fine tank for a little bit. She has a CC. That's all you really need in a tank. Emerald went for Peels and Polymorph for CC. You all good?
You can engage once every 60 seconds. Do you really need any more than that?
I mean, really, if you're fighting more often than that, you're not soaking lanes well enough.
Play the Fnatic macro. Just engage every 60 seconds and engage hard.
It's like, guys, Gust is off cooldown. All right, let's go.
That's just the trick is to go in and then have Fausted fly in. They're like, you want to engage? We're like, no, Fausted isn't across the map. Hold on.
Right? All right, guys. So we are hopping into game number 2. Just to remind everybody, this is a for fun scrim between Tilt Not Tilted and Abusement Park. Tournament games will start up next weekend on both Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m. Pacific time, right here on Twitch. And we're waiting on the teams to get ready. We have one ready from TNT. So this was Abusement Park up 1-0 in this best of 3. Abusement Park chose Infernal Shrines. Tilt Not Tilted will get first pick. I want to see a Cho'Gall and a Brightwing and a Tyrael all in the same game.
Can we have Calvin play both Tyrael and Illidan?
Yes, we can in fact do that. Somehow. I mean, I have started a Smurf account where I play Cho'Gall on one computer. It's real awkward. So you
Oh
just
man,
like
I've always considered doing that. I
yeah,
actually
so you just
played
open
a
like
game.
you open like a virtual Linux environment or just like a second virtual Windows, and then you boot 2 instances of Battle.net under 2 accounts on each operating system, and then you have 2 keyboards. And you just play heroes with 2 accounts. All
I
right.
can't possibly see any way this could go wrong. I mean,
It's I mean, I only have one mouse, so it actually just goes really terribly. So
do
only
you really
one.
need a mouse to play Gall?
Yeah, you gotta aim your abilities a little bit, but.
No,
Alright,
just
here we
shoot them
go.
out, and that's where they go. You're not a good Cho'Gall, but you're a one-person Cho'Gall.
Right? Here we go on Infernal Shrines. This is a good Tyrael map. This is a good Cho'Gall map. And Abusement Park has second pick, which is perfect for snap-locking Cho'Gall. But we'll see if TNT wants to go with that Oriole first ban again. I really think the Anubarak ban gave away the Cho'Gall, so they just decided to get rid of that Oriole.
At this point, I'm not surprised anything. They ban, they pick. The other team's like, oh, ban Cho'Gall. Nope, not dealing with it.
I mean, really the best way to get rid of Cho'Gall is to first ban Cho, and then second ban Gall.
Then you're
Because-
100% sure he's never going to get through.
Exactly, and really, you don't need to ban anything other than Cho and Gall. That's like the standard Team Link bans is just Cho and then Gall. It's like, because that's like the pretty much all Team Link meta all the way up through Diamond is just Cho'Gall Oriole. All day,
Yeah, I
every
would agree
day.
with that.
That's,
And it
that's
doesn't
the
matter.
Team Link meta.
Doesn't matter the map. Doesn't matter the
I totally do
meta.
that. I'm just like, guys, do you want to win
Praxis
some
sold
Team
out.
League games? Let's play Oriole Cho'Gall. And they're like, I hate that comp. I'm like, so do I. But if we don't play it, they will.
I'm not saying the teams that lost BlizzCon didn't win because they didn't ban Cho and Gall, but I'm not saying that they didn't lose because they didn't ban Cho and Gall.
But also, if they had picked Cho'Gall Oriole, would they have won? That's the real question. Oh man, that respect Greymane ban, so they're just not having that. No Greymane. Greymane's also a pretty good counter to Cho'Gall. So I really just want one of these guys to pick Cho'Gall. I don't even care who plays Cho'Gall now. Like it's just I just want a Cho'Gall game.
What if upset TNT picks Cho'Gall?
That would be awesome.
Do it for the memes,
Right?
guys.
Right? Just like I don't even know who would play. It would be like what, Chu and Nick Ball, I guess, would be on Cho'Gall. Who are do they even have Cho'Gall players? Okay, so
I
guess
don't know, but
that's
there's the
two
Anubarak ban for the.
That's
Come on,
two
guys.
Okay, all right. So
Ariel.
let's
Here's
see.
Ariel.
What are the chances that AP insta-locks Cho'Gall with Greymane and Anubarak both banned? Like, I
Do you
think
want an
it's
accurate or a
an accurate? Yeah, what's your accurate
a
guess?
logistic like statistically probable or accurate?
Okay, there-
Accurate is
dude,
like
dude.
10,000%.
Metal is all about that Stukov. Here we go. How long does it take them?
Insta lock.
I'm really disappointed.
Insta-lock.
They didn't insta-lock it.
Lock. Do it for the
Are they
memes.
they're playing tryhard mode.
Nexus Raider trash. This is what we need. We need our own meme meta.
Right? You just take all the meme heroes. I was trying to get Hots and Tots to play the Chinese meme comp from Mid-Season Brawl on Braxis, where they went like Judgment Tyrael, Rhaegar, Leap Sonya, Nova, and Chromie on Braxis. It's just the insta-delete one target meme comp. Because Kerrigan loves playing Nova.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, I can't see anything wrong with that comp. Just
Neither can I. I mean, Nova's got wave clear. We had a game on Cursed Hollow where Alex put up like 97k siege damage on Nova, and I was like, the F?
I think I remember that screenshot in Nexus Raiders.
Oh, they're
Ooh.
doing it! Oh, this is such a
Oh
showdown
man!
comp!
Oh man! Oh, do it! Do it! Do it! You won't! I'm calling you out, AP. Give us
TNT
Cho'Gall.
100% has to ban Cho'Gall right like after they pick their heroes. That is the most OPBM Cho'Gall duo
That
right
is
there.
a taunt right there. They said, "What are you gonna do, TNT? Are you gonna respect ban our Cho'Gall because you fear us, or do you think you are confident enough to beat it?" They
I
are
mean,
calling you out, TNT.
I mean, like the only things left is Tychus, Leoric, and Kharazim. Which, if you take all three of those, is a real terrible comp to go with a Stukov. It's just like you have your only damage is Tychus, or your only tank is Leoric. So that's not super great for them. But we will see what we got here. It looks like Jinxie has fallen off again. So they're gonna go, okay, Gul'dan Muradin. So they're gonna have the Shrine Control with Gul'dan and the Stukov. This is one of Stukov's best maps, with Lurking Arm being able to zone out the shrines for the team. And this is the moment of truth. Do they see the Cho'Gall incoming and ban it out? I mean, other things that are nano boosted, Genji can be nano boosted, but he's not a really good hat target. They're really just looking for a single DPS, probably at this point, so Li Ming. I mean, Li Ming's a good, or a double DPS, one hat target, one nano boost target with a solo frontline like they did last game. Are really their options here. Trying to think who they could pick. Oh yeah, Jinx.
Oh man, I came back. I've been like talking for the last 20 seconds to myself, and I was like, why is everyone so quiet?
Yeah, no, I was just trying to figure out if Cho'Gall gets banned, what AP follows up. If they go double DPS, one hat target, one nano boost target, or if they find one target that's both a hat and a nano boost target, and then go double tank. Because Sonya is still up. They're banning out Choose Illidan. So that means Choose probably gonna take Tyrael. But if they take Tyrael, their comp is kind of bad.
Oh, they're hovering it. They're hovering it. Oh, they are not taking the call today.
They
said,
could
you know
go
what?
Chromie. Yeah, they could 100% go Chromie with an Auriel Ana. Because this is gonna be, yeah, they don't, this is what, Odysseus and Dawnforged heroes probably? I'm not, oh, Ben plays Auriel actually. Ben plays Auriel. But they still have, either way, Gary is still up. So yeah, we still need a pick for GGK. He does
GGK will definitely be damage.
Yeah, he's either the Gall, he's either the Cho'Gall or the Chromie. Darkstorm does play Auriel in their Auriel Cho'Gall comps.
Darkstorm will most likely be their tank. Ooh,
yeah. So Trogdor whispered in the Chromie pick, so he's gonna help us draft here, and they are insta banning specifically Gall because they want to target ban GGK.
You know, I could really see a Gul'dan here. I know Darkstorm plays a really strong Gul'dan, and he would be good. Oh, they did. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I am full of crap. I don't know anything that's going on.
Would have been awesome right there, except TNT knows what's up, and they picked him.
Alright, well, it was looking like maybe Chromie with
I think what they really need is Murky, because a hatted nano boosted Murky does mad damage with March of the Murlocs.
One thing I'm kind of wondering about is
okay,
there's GGK.
He's not a great hat target, but that's a good nano boost target right there.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Sonya is a really great, I don't know how she is as a hat target. She's a fantastic nano boost target. Nano boost Sonya with Poison Spear,
and slam people into the ground all day.
Oh man.
So we'll see. They have their last pick open. It's got to be range DPS for the last pick. But we did see Cho'Gall. I guess technically. I guess that's the strategy for AP, is just ban out their Cho'Gall because they love Cho'Gall. And so we're looking for a solo laner and another DPS or another tank here for TNT. Yeah, Chromie is still a possibility.
That's true. Ben does play a nasty
So-
Alarak, and
Darkstorm
Odysseus is a
plays-
tank main.
Yeah, Darkstorm plays Ariel, ETC, and Alarak, and Odysseus plays ETC and supports.
And
so it's
Ariel.
like,
I don't know if he
who's-
plays.
yeah, he might not play Ana, but it's like, who's playing what in this comp? Okay, Diablo, I like that. That's probably gonna be Nick Ball's Diablo. Commander choose Vala. And their last pick, what are they taking for range DPS? Is it Chromie?
Is it Chromie? Come on, give us a dragon.
I think what they really need is Murky. Just pick Murky. You don't need range DPS if you have Murky.
I mean, I've seen a nano boosted Murky do some
It's
dirty
terrifying.
things.
I mean, I've actually played ETC, Oriel, Ana, Murky, and it's an amazing comp. And Jinxie Cat has DC'd from the party, but I think you're still in the chat, so that's all good.
I am still in the chat. Wow, you know IDC
What?
before I know IDC.
Dude,
That's amazing.
this is why I just get to yell things in video games. I can see the future.
Oh, that's interesting, Tychus.
That's okay. Not exciting, but real good. Cause that's like a Tychus eats Diablo breakfast. And Stukov,
Yeah, that's a
even though this is
lot
one
of
of Stukov's
frontline
best
for a-
maps, like the amount of healing they have, but with like, well, okay, they have enough healing. That should be fine. But also, ETC gets chunked by Vala Gul'dan, but they have double support into double tank. This is gonna be a fun fight. I'm not even sure who's gonna win. What do you think, Jinxie? Whose draft do you like better here?
I'm super excited.
Oh, did you just rip? I think you just ripped. Yep, Jinxie just ripped, but she is super excited. So am I. I have to say the draft goes in favor of Abusement Park. Double support, sustain with nano boosted Alarak is gonna do some work onto TNT, but TNT's got good damage in Gul'dan and Vala with the nice tanking and the healing. So we'll see if they can bring it back and pull this into a game number 3. We're trying to get Jinxie back. I'm pretty sure Blizzard hates her. All right, and here we go into game number 2 with TNT on the left, with Lisa Tease on the Gul'dan, Nick Ball on the Diablo, Romeo on the Murden, Metal on Stukov, and Commander Chu again on the Vala. And on the right-hand side, as I get a ping from Jinxie Cat, we have Abusement Park with Dawnforged on Tychus, United GGK, as always, on his Alarak, Odysseus 676 on Ana, Sundown 70 on Oriel, and Darkstorm rounding it out on ETC. Looks like both teams going in for the 5-man in mid lane, and we'll see if TNT's CC and zone control can pick off an early kill, or if the ETC Alarak combo is just going to delete someone. Solo laning is going to be Alarak versus Murden or Vala, I guess. Neither of which is a really great solo laner. TNT looks like Vala's going after the solo lane. They don't actually want to fight here. They're just too scared of the kill pressure from Abusement Park. And we do have Block Party coming out for ETC. So they're going to have that nice protection into the Vala. Diablo, Murden, auto attacks. And the Stukovs, because they hit for a good chunk of damage. Ana is going to be stacking for Box Magazine, which has been gaining in popularity. Typically you see Sleep Dart quest at 1 to get the piercing on your heal and your sleep darts, but Detachable Box Magazine basically gives you an ancestral heal if you hit all 4 Qs on the same target, and that's about every second or so. If I can remember correctly, that's a 60-second cooldown. But it looks like we have Murden or Diablo looking to get a gank on the Alarak with the Vala. Does try to get the bot, does get the body block. The silence comes out, and with the healing off the Discord Strike and the lightning should be okay. Hungry Air goes in. ETC with the power slide, trying to get those heals. Diablo is going for the chase. Stukov lurking arm, not quite there, and Alarak does make it out. First shrine coming up. Both teams level 3. We had the Gul'dan soul laning against Tychus and Auriel. So they are going to be using Tychus as their hat target and Alarak probably as their nano boost target. So there we go. The jukes from Lisa T's on Gul'dan, juking past the Auriel Tychus. And TNT has position on the shrine. AP is just waiting for Tychus to rotate up here, and then they are going to be looking to force this fight. Jumping onto the Muradin, trying to get some damage out there. Grenade does miss. And so, 14-2, so it's still anybody's shrine. Level 4 is basically here for both teams. Diablo with the lift on the ETC. Nice positioning by Ana, getting that sleep dart and those heals. And the Auriel dumping out the heals as well. And it'll be a slow fight. I mean, there's the beautiful lurking arm. ETC with the instant power slide to cancel that. Good attainment strike from Auriel into Nick Ball. And Ana going pretty forward with those sleep darts, trying to get out that strike and that poison damage onto TNT. And now Abusive Park is going to take control of the shrine while TNT runs over, taps the well, and repositions to try and force their way back into the fight as the Skeletal Defender count rounds out about even on both teams. Good attainment strike, good combo from Alarak, catching 2. Diablo goes in, grabs the Alarak, lurking arm, catches Auriel out. She might be the first to fall. Romeo's looking for the Stormbolt, does confirm the kill. It is first blood, but Nick Ball is in trouble. Diablo juking left, juking right. Auriel falls as well, or Tychus falls as well, excuse me. And Nick Ball does manage to make it out. That's 2 kills over to TNT. Alarak has finished his Chaos Reigns quest already. So he's hit lots of people with that Discord Strike. First Punisher is claimed by TNT. Good first fight there, but they're a superior zone control. With that lurking arm, with that Diablo, with the Stormbolt, does manage to push Abusing Park off the Punisher, and they are opting to defend it with 4, sending Alarak to to double soak as Vala does the same. Punisher gets cleaned up real quick by Tychus and friends. And how is Ana? Ana's on 4 stacks out of 15 on the Detachable Box magazine. So she's looking to stack that there. 8, and vigorous reuptake again from Stukov. We saw that in game number 1. Now both teams heading back. There's a Stormbolt. Good job on these Stormbolts. Already up to 9 hits, with also the perfect Storm Quest, stacking up that damage. And now it's going to be Gul'dan, Tychus in the soul lane. Without a second support for Gul'dan, though, it's going to be... I mean, he does have the life... improved life tap at 4, so he will be able to get some more mana, but is going to need to be able to recover that HP from life during those minions or the Tychus in lane. Now we do see a gank attempt potentially here with Vala. Muradin, there's the ETC is... Darkstorm is on point. They do manage to catch Ana with the body blocks. Does manage to get... Oh, but the Vala basic attack over the wall does take down Ana. Beautiful engage by Nick Ball and that Diablo, lifting out Ana and pushing her into the body block with the Muradin. And we're still waiting on Jinxie to come back in, so I'm just going to keep yelling about things until she comes back, or until my voice gets out. So hopefully that's the first one. And not the second one. ETC going in to block the body blocks again, trying to protect his team with those peels. Alarak is going to get saved behind the wall. Gul'dan is actually pushing Tychus back without those towers up top to defend. He is going to get some push up there. 1 level advantage for TNT here, 3 kills to 0. Neither team will have level 10 for this shrine, so they can both fight if they want to. Tychus is going to back for mana. Looks like both teams are going to posture. Neither team is really looking to capture any mercenary camps to push during this objective. Usually this would be the time when you... this would be the time when you would capture the bruisers, they would push in top lane. But neither team really has a good merking composition. ETC does get zoned out by the silence, does have the power slide, through the Gul'dan to back around. Tyke is doing some damage from the sidewall there. Slight lead in Skeletal Defenders to AP. Level 8 to level 9. Too far away from level 10 is TNT, so AP is able to actually take this fight favorably. Beautiful Detainment Strike on the Diablo. ETC Power Slide trying to get the Vala. Does do some damage, but is caught. Diablo is the first one to fall in this fight. But the members of Abusement Park are pretty low. Vala is going to be coming back momentarily. Good poison damage catching Oriole. She does need to get healed up by the Ana. No energy because there aren't any enemy heroes to do damage on for the Tychus, but they are going to take this second Punisher just as TNT gets to level 10. So this should be a free defense for TNT. You don't really want to siege into a level 10 Gul'dan with his Horrify. He can just Horrify you into their tower and you're going to die real fast. So this Punisher's coming in. They're actually sieging up as 4 with Alarak again, soaking mid lane. But this should be cleaned up pretty quickly, and as soon as they get 10, Abusement Park very carefully backs off. So well played by them, looking to get that soak up to level 10 and even up the score. Just had to drink some liquids there. Alright, so Punisher's fallen. They do catch level 10. They're only about half level down now with Alarak soaking top lane. ETC and Ana were soaking mid lane. And we do see a stage dive coming out from ETC. And Draken Laser Drill, interestingly enough, instead of Odin for Tychus. The Laser Drill does give you more zone and point control, but the Commandeer Odin, which is the typical heroic you see for Tychus, gives you amazing teamfight and siege potential with that long range damage. And we have a nano boost, of course, so we're going to see if we get a nano boost to Tychus or a nano boost to Alarak. I'm guessing Alarak to go with that deadly charge. Nano boost him, deadly charge in, combo, delete people, have some fun. Standard heroics on the side of actually pretty much on everybody with except for Laser Drill. So with that extra soaking, Abusement Park was able to catch up and experience. There's a Horrify, there's the Rain of Vengeance. Tychus gets deleted. Ana gets deleted by the fall of Rain of Vengeance. Crystal Aegis comes out, wasn't really necessary on Darkstorm. This may actually lead to him being dead. Diablo flips, he goes into that wall and dies. Beautiful engage there by TNT as they get 3 kills and move in on this fort. And that was, yeah, that was a Horrify. And yes, we did have a question that Commander Odin does not do percentage damage. So it is in fact less single target DPS, but with the 2 AoE spells, as well as the auto attacks, it ends up being more overall damage to the team. But you know, but the Laser Drill can just burn down a single target. And now both teams are actually looking to capture their mercenary camps with the Shrine in mid. TNT opts to take a siege camp in mid, where AP decides to take a bruiser camp. So the siege camp might actually be able to finish off mid fort, which will get TNT to just barely shy of level 13. Trying to catch Vala, good vault out of that power slide, good working arm, does catch the Oriole into the wall. Beautiful Aegis blocking that. Alarak charges in, and the heal was not quite there. Horrify catching ETC, splitting the team, and the power slide. Can they catch it? There's the Stormbolt, working arm, and the auto attack, killing the ETC, and the drill is just going to get beaten down. And another beautiful fight. Getting level 13, mercenary camp is going to get cleaned up in mid lane, but 13 to 12 for TNT. They're playing these team fights beautifully with that Gul'dan. And the follow for the follow-up. The Rain of Vengeance, spot on, preventing Oriole from getting off that the heal post Aegis with the poison damage from Gul'dan and his corruption. And this is going to be second Punisher for TNT, third Punisher overall. Vala to me in top lane soaking. They get this fort and keep wall that should put them at least a level, or let's see, level and a half to 2 levels ahead. Approaching the race to 16, and they're actually stopping it at 39. I love this technique, stopping it at 39, getting the bruiser camp, and then they can just go back, have that pushing top lane to try and get value out of the top fort, which no longer has walls, while they siege in mid with the Punisher. And well played. This also gets the Punisher a little bit more damage, because the Punisher's health and damage, of course, scale with the time that you cap it at every minute. So that was an extra, 15 seconds basically, as they capped it at 11 minutes instead of 10. This is going to be a super dead mid fort with 13 talent tier advantage. So AP is just going to wait behind their walls, looking for level 13. And now we have a crown on Alarak. Not the best Oriole hat target. He does do a lot of burst damage, but it's not all the time consistent. Oriole is not the one who wants to capture John Cena's stun, and John Cena goes in, Diablo goes in, that's a dead Oriole. And still no level 13 for TNT. They might just have to sacrifice this keep. There's 13. They can try. There's the stage dive, immediate engage. But the follow-up Horrify stun, and that's a dead ETC. Stormbolt is finished. Alarak will fall. Keep is dead. They still have a healthy Punisher. They could try to end the game here with almost 16 advantage. The Bruiser camp was cleared out top lane. Stukov is doing healing. Laser Drill does come down. John Cena does jump onto Tychus. The drill is just getting destroyed by this Gul'dan. Core falling, 80% health, 70, 60, 10 seconds until Alarak comes up, 50%. They might actually be able to do this right here. 30, 20. Tychus almost dies to the Gul'dan. Flailing Strike to push everyone back. 4%, 2%, 0. Well played. 16-13, 3-level lead by TNT. Finishing out that game strong with 11 kills to 1 and bringing us into game number 3. And we will see if Jinx the Cat comes back, or I might have to pull in a alternate guest caster for this last game. Alright, so TNT will get map choice for game number 3. We're checking on if Jinxie Cat is alive or not. Trying to get her back online. Tomb of the Spider Queen for our third and final game. Alrighty then. So I'll go ahead and get this set up. So yeah, so now we have AP saying they were baiting out the Cho'Gall so that they could go Tychus into Alarak. Alright. Is that a Jinxie Cat?
Hello.
Oh, you're not dead! Hooray!
Nope, not this time. Hopefully everything is working now, because at first it was like, ah ha ha, my internet is down, that stinks.
That was a hard game to solo cast because they were fighting all the time.
Oh, I'm sorry, I tried so hard, but Blizzard was just like, nope, 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 you're not getting in the game.
No, it was good. I had Trogdor whispering me in game, telling me he was basically my like silent co-caster, so I would just cast things that he said because I was like could not think fast enough. I was just having to say things. So yeah, it was AP saying they were baiting out the Cho'Gall ban the entire time and had no intention of picking him. I was like, yeah, I don't know if I believe that. So we're gonna go ahead and put Trogdor as my observer. Just in case you fall off again, Jinxie, I'll have a second backup caster.
For sure.
Alright, go ahead and join into my game.
If it'll let me.
Huh? It says you are in menus.
Oh, mine says I'm already in a game. Radical.
Oh, that's
man,
fantastic.
I'm about to call some poor Middle Eastern gentleman and chew their ass with CenturyLink. I'm not in a game. Let me in.
Quit out Heroes and then rejoin. That might work.
Oh my goodness. Like I said, it was cute and funny at first. It's like, whoops, I'm not able to join, and now I'm looking for blood. I think that's why my internet magically started working, because like I was trying to rejoin the game and it wasn't letting me. And so like I dialed the Sentry link number all viciously, and then Heroes opened up. Like they know. They're just waiting. About once a month, I have to do this thing where I go and I have to get really nasty with someone who's just trying to do their job, and then it works for about a month.
Hmm.
Alrighty, let's.
Alright, so we're setting up Trogdor as the backup caster in case CenturyLink hates Jinxie Cat again.
Like they do all the
Um,
time, probably because I leave so many
but,
disgusting notes.
hopefully this will be the game that everyone gets through the game without dying. So, that's
That's the goal.
that's the goal. But we can also have Trogdor as our official analyst panel. Alright, how's it looking? Teams ready? Alright, we're just setting things up. Thank you for being patient with our technical difficulties that are entirely not our fault. Blame Blizzard and internet providers as always. It's like everyone's favorite thing is to blame ISPs.
I'm sorry, guys. I can play WoW for 14 hours straight, no problems. And I'm like,
Dude.
yay, casting! I'm so excited. And then Blizzard's like, you thought. That's what I imagine Blizzard sounds like. They're just like, screw you.
Right. Crown on Nick Ball and crown on Dawnforged. We good to go. Alright, let's hop into this game. Make sure that Team 2 is the banning. Alright, see if this can work. Boom! Let's get into Tomb of the Spider Queen for our third and final, well, at least my third and final game, because my voice is going to give out after this. And it's getting late East Coast time.
I know you poor babies. It's like 11 o'clock over there.
Dude, it is. I know, I'm such an old man, too. I need my beauty sleep.
Well, so far, I have 53 ping, which is fantastic. So I can take
Nice.
over most of the talking and screaming and all that good stuff. All right, Tomb of the Spider Queen. This is my favorite map. I am so excited. Who's
You
gonna
know who's
be
great
the
on this
first-
map?
Brightwing.
And also Cho'Gall.
I was gonna say Cho'Gall, but I was like, who do I say first? And I was like, oh, of course, the one true carry.
Right?
Actually, take that back. Arthas is the one true carry. Brightwing is the little king.
Arthas, the one true king.
Arthas is the one true carry, yeah. In case you didn't know. I feel like
see.
the way I see it's a long running joke with a bunch of us. I feel like pro teams don't really utilize Arthas as well as they could. Maybe it's because pro players are too good to get rooted, but I love Arthas. I think they should use him more. So can we get Tyrael, Brightwing, Cho'Gall, and Arthas in this last match? Come on, I believe in you.
They're just respect banning Metal Stukov, or just seeing if they can limit Metal's hero pool, because he's only played Stukov twice.
Oh, and here comes the Garrosh ban. It's looking like they're saying, not today, Ben.
Dude, Garrosh is not fun. Although I will have to quote, what's his face? Oh my
Here
god,
I am.
can't remember. Oh, good.
I didn't realize there was a casting corner in Nexus Radix because I never saw it.
Yeah, so just go ahead and mute yourself until Jinxie Cat falls off.
Well, dang.
All right.
I see how it is.
Really fine. Yeah, man. No, I'll get you. We'll cast together next weekend. We can probably do that. Yeah. So
No, we
draft
can't. I'm
mode-
away for Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay. Weekend after that. I cast every weekend. It's fine. Yeah. Basically, draft mode is the no Stukov or the no Garrosh mode. Garrosh is unfun. So they're gonna grab Muradin, which leaves ETC open, and also Cho'Gall, and Brightwing, and also Tyrael and Arthas. So they could pick all 5 of those heroes right now if they wanted.
This is
Do
also a great.
it.
This is also a great map for certain specs. Seeing it as Tomb, so anything like Asmo or Zool play very nicely here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we actually haven't seen any specialists out of either of these teams yet.
I want to see a Murky on this map. I know it's his worst map, but I want to see it anyway.
You want to see a Murky on every map. It's fine.
That's true.
I thought last game would be a perfect Murky game, like Ana Oriole Murky, just fish. You hit people with fish and slime with the nano boost, you win.
Yeah.
But this, if they're gonna play Tyrael, this would be the game. I mean, you got boss control with Holy Ground, Sanctification's awesome in team fights. Tyrael's, Chu plays Tyrael and Vala and like Illidan. Not a great Illidan map, not a terrible Illidan map. Anub'arak Uther. All right.
Ooh.
The heavy CC. Yeah, this is gonna get a little crowded with 3 people. Just.
Is blue team TNT? I don't see names.
The left is TNT. So
Okay.
yes. Yeah, you guys talk about draft stuff, and I will drink water and then hop back in for the cast.
So yeah, that's gonna hurt any divers they take on their team just because of the sheer amount of CC involved.
Yeah, definitely. Murden is a great dive tank, but he's also really great at counter dive. So
Yes.
maybe what AP could do here is bait out the dive and respond with something like a Malfurion. They have Muradin, anything that just really shuts down dive heroes. So that's a little bit difficult considering they did ban the Stukov.
Yeah, I'm sort of expecting an Oriole and a big damage. The Ming would do it. And then that way they could still go Cho'Gall if they want.
Lucio, that's interesting.
Ooh.
Odysseus' least favorite hero in the world.
Ooh, that'll be interesting to see, yeah. That speed boost for this level will help them do the laning a lot quicker.
Yeah, AP is known for their cheesy tactics, so we'll see how TNT can deal with that. And, they had a little bit of trouble last map being a larger map, but, Dragonshire, Spider Queen, these are small maps, and that is really where AP thrives. They have a fantastic solo laner in United GGK, and he doesn't pull punches. He will take your towers in the first 3 minutes. He will come up and he will say, I'm here, I'm killing your forts, and there is nothing you can do about it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, and it's looking like the respect on the Cho'Gall again. That's 3 games in a row. TNT is not having it.
I'm not even seeing that, but I could see why they would ban it knowing everything that's happened.
I want to see someone call out AP, say, we see your Cho'Gall, we raise you X, and we think we can beat you.
Well,
that's
the problem
goal, teams.
They're so early on, they should leave Gall and just counter with Leoric.
That would definitely be strong. They have the Anub'arak. Why not let the Cho'Gall go through? I mean,
Pretty much. That's how I feel about it. I'm the same way. Is why even consider letting Cho'Gall? Why stop the Cho'Gall when you can counter everything that happens?
This is seeming really similar to the Blame Stark meta from a couple seasons back, if you guys remember, where everyone was so terrified of Stark's Medivh that they just insta banned it, and that allowed for Blame Stark's team to, have the heroes they really wanted. So I'm wondering if it really is warranted for other teams to be so afraid of this Cho'Gall, they're willing to sacrifice their ban and allow AP to play some of their more secretive strategies. Because I don't think they've shown everything they have.
The problem is with AP, they could just go Alarak Varian, and that is actually they're better with that than Cho'Gall.
Yeah, they have the Li Ming. I'm really surprised to see AP ban the Greymane. That's United GGK. That's one of his bread and butter.
They have so much CC on him, it's gonna lock him down if he dives. This is an avoidance of diving, and Greymane is pure dive.
Right.
And they don't need the cursed bullet because Cho'Gall's off the table. I see the Vala coming out on this one, possibly the Illidan, a little less likely against the Muradin. I want to see a good spec. I honestly want to see an Asmo get some dunking action going on.
As it stands right now, TNT really needs a good wave clear. Uther's wave clear isn't so great. Anub'arak has a little bit better, but still you have to burn a really important high mana cooldown in your Impaling Spines.
Depending on the build you go, especially if you run Beetle build, it actually works out quite well if you want to solo lane him. I like that pairing. I like the KT and the Raynor.
I don't know if Raynor is necessarily the best here. He hasn't been touched in quite some time, and granted, he did just get an adrenaline rush buff, but I just don't think it's enough. He's been so long standing without a change. He has nothing to offer besides auto attacks. Is that going to be enough with the Lucio Li Ming?
He can run solo lane. That's his benefit. He is a beautiful solo laner with the Inspire. And he can stand his ground against anyone because of the self-healing. At least that's my opinion on the matter. It doesn't mean I'm right. Ooh.
Oh man, I am so excited for this. I guarantee you it's... Oh my goodness, all
Wow.
the shields. That is a lot of shield and a lot of...
So
protection for Zul Jin, considering that all of his health can go into his auto attacks. He really doesn't have a whole lot to fear.
yeah, so who's the solo laner, the Zul'jin or the Tassadar?
Oh, Tassadar's a fantastic solo laner. I can't see anybody on the enemy team that can outlane Tassadar. As long as he's safe and knowing AP, he probably will be.
Okay. Then I want to see some good wave clear with the spec. I think that is how they round this out. The game becomes outpush them, and at that point they can't outpush if they get the.
I don't think Uther is enough sustain for the team that they're fighting. Li Ming has a lot of burst, and Uther has a lot of cooldowns. I really want to see another support. I think a strong support would be good here.
Yep.
Maybe a Brightwing, and I don't mean that just because I love Brightwing.
No,
but I think Brightwing would be good here.
The Lily would work to blind out Zul'jin. Brightwing.
Oh my goodness, yes! Alright, TNT is the winner. I'm sorry, my friends. I can't even.
TNT is the winner.
TNT is the winner. Everybody else can go home.
Alright, so we have
won.
Jinxie for TNT. Trogdor, who do you think?
I think that lacking the wave clear, that AP is just going to overrun him by running up and down the lanes so fast.
Yep. I'm going with AP and Taz Dingo, or I guess Guillotine, Mage Zul'jin now.
How could you? I thought you were my friend.
Okay, so
you were my friend, and
Brightwing-
you're a traitor. You're a traitor to the dragon.
Brightwing will solo-handedly carry the game, but that's like, it's gonna be all on Romeo to win the game for the team.
You can do it, Romeo. I believe in you. I believe in you, and I believe in Brightwing.
Yeah, I mean, you just ice block the guillotine and you're fine.
he's
That's all you have to do.
He's not going guillotine.
Yeah, that's also potentially true. All right, so Trog, just hang out, and we'll pull you in if either Jinxie Cat or I fall off the internet this time, so we can at least have a double cast in here.
Yep.
Thanks for calling the draft for me, so I can drink some water. So this is it.
Oh, that's what it was. You could get some water.
Yeah, solo casting is hard. All right, so we'll see. So Jinxie's on the Brightwing hype train. I am begrudgingly on the AP hype train. Actually, not even the hype train.
In my soul, I think that
train.
AP has a better.
Yeah, but you know,
has a better draft. But I believe in Brightwing.
Right. I mean, this is I'm like the Raynor pick is not.
I don't think the Raynor pick is very good.
I mean, when they had Vala open, I mean, Raynor is their solo laner. Okay, so I guess in this now, Brightwing could be their solo laner, but like, Raynor is awkward. They have the CC that they can delete a target, kind of, with Kael'thas. Oh, are you still in the game, Jinxie? Yeah,
I'm still here for a minute.
Okay. I'm trying to like right click to move Brightwing and it's not working. So on the left side we have in the blue TNT with Nick Ball on Anubarak, Metal on Uther, Romeo on Brightwing, Commander Chu on Kael'thas, and Lisa T is in the solo lane on Raynor.
And I left the game. That's fantastic.
Do you need me at this point?
yeah. You hop in and then we'll see if we can get Jinxie back.
And on AP, did you announce the AP heroes?
Nope, go for it.
On AP, we have Sundown 70 on Muradin, Darkstorm on Li Ming, Lucio on Dornforge on Lucio, United GGK on Zul'jin and Milk and Cookies on Tassadar. And Raynor has already headed to the bottom as expected.
Yeah, so they're probably going to have Zul'jin or Tassadar head into the bottom, or Zul'jin and Tassadar. They honestly could run a 2-3 on this map. But most likely it's just going to be Tassadar soloing against Raynor, if they ever actually send anyone down there.
Zul'jin has already started the rotation to top.
Yeah, the wave clear is still just all Kael'thas. Like, Kael'thas is their wave clear, which is not something I mean, this is a wave clear intensive map. You need to be able to clear these waves quickly. They do get the stun down on Li Ming.
Nice.
That was a sick blink.
And as expected, Tassadar is soloing bottom right now.
Yep. Yep, so they're actually running a 3-1-1 with Murden just hanging mid, and having Zul'jin rotate around with Lucio and Li Ming. With the standard 4-man.
Yeah.
Brightwing's not usually great in the 4-man because Brightwing is so slow. Like, I would actually like to see Brightwing. There we go. Brightwing is actually just going to stay in the top lane, which is what I was just going to suggest Brightwing should do and have a modified 4-man.
Raynor is eating Tassadar apart.
Oh, one more.
He just gets away.
One more auto. One more auto, and that's a dead Tass. Oh, the Q misses.
Oh,
the Q missed. Okay, so Raynor. Close. Yeah, so that's maybe Lisa Tease is going to show us how to play some Raynor. In the solo lane, because like solo laning Raynor is not something I usually consider as a solo laner, but you're absolutely right. With the self heal and the inspire, he can actually.
I mean, she already took down a third of the bottom right tower.
Yeah, he doesn't have the wave clear, but he can shoot minions and get those stacks.
Yeah, plus the inspire helps the other minions do more, so that clears them faster.
Yeah, so we have Brightwing hanging out in mid, giving her vision of both of the turn-in points as needed. Lucio is going to help Zul'jin with those rotations. Zul'jin did opt for Headhunter, trying to get those spell power damage.
Oh, and
just damage in general.
TNT's missing a wave on top lane. They're actually going to lose some early experience with that.
Yeah, they are still going to get level 4 slightly ahead, because Raynor did go to bottom earlier.
Yeah.
But Commander Chu's backing out, almost dies to the Zul'jin. What are his abilities called?
They're
axes. He just throws axes at people. All he does, you want axe. It's like right now. Oh man, Brightwing takes some Li Ming damage. Brightwing's fine. I think she did get Pixie Dust out before that. Uther opting not for Holy Fire on 4, instead going for the Hammer Slow. Yeah, so that's gonna really suffer, or that's really his wave clear is gonna suffer without that Holy Fire, because that's like most of Uther's wave clear. You don't want to waste your heal.
Anubarak is running a pretty standard build with the Nerubian armor and the Underking for the burrows.
Yep, Lucio, let's see, is that the usual one? Yeah, Lucio's going for the extended knockback, so he's trying to get more interrupts. And Tassadar, the 4-man gank onto the Tassadar, they will be first blood. That is going to be...
And that's a lot of gems lost, that's about 15 gems.
Yeah, 14 or 15 gems that were just lost there. So that's a good play there, that's 32 up. Although, that extra wave or 2 is still AP ahead, or just now even on gems, even after losing 15. So they've been doing a good job of zoning TNT off of the gems. We see one right there that they're not collecting.
Oh, and Chu is already at 11 stacks with his Convection quest.
Dude, this is this is gonna be good. So
which is why he runs this. Which is why he runs this second.
This looks like the auto attack Zul'jin build, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. That is
yeah, so I'm curious what heroic we're gonna see for Brightwing. Probably Emerald Wind as a standard, but there's like not really. You don't want to push. There's not really much you can do to separate the team. It's really just gonna be like a Gust like style disengage.
Yeah, look at bottom lane. I mean, one tower's already down. Half of the other tower is already damaged.
Yeah, Raynor's doing his work. Tassadar's just doing Tassadar things. He's working on stacking Storm. He's at 270 about right now, out of 1,000. The Nubarak is getting the stun on the Murden. They are trying to get him. Nope, but Dwarf Toss will get him out of there with 21 gems. So that would be a good bank there. TNT getting the gems turned in, trying to get this first Web Weaver phase. The Zul'jin is going to be there with the stun from the Uther and the Nubarak. Overlapping them just a bit, so that's not a confirmed kill. But they have enough gems for the turn-in if Raynor can get up there.
No, if Metal and Romeo can actually turn in as well.
Yep, AP's looking for the turn-in.
Everyone's looking for the turn-in. They both are holding it.
They just want this turn-in. I mean, this is level 7.
That's a lot of gems to lose if anything happens.
Brightwing's holding her 7. She does not know if they need to cleanse yet, so she's holding it. And there's the cleanse. Okay. She decided cleanse is probably good. Skullcracker Murden. Cleanse is gonna help with the Stormbolt at least. I mean, that's really their only CC is the Skullcracker and the Stormbolt.
Surprisingly, she went Calamity.
Yeah, yeah, that's.
They're not heavy melee.
Right. I mean, that's yeah, and you're gonna be jumping into an Anub'arak Uther. That's ambitious. Yeah, yeah, that's so they're TNT is doing a fantastic job of controlling these turn-in points and not letting Abusement Park turn in. They are trying to get these last 5 in for Romero, but they need Metal to turn in as well. Not going to get those. Does want the stun. They're looking beautiful blink there from Darkstorm, but they're just not. They could try and sneak someone top and try and get that turn in with Anub'arak.
They're trying to just have Metal do it outright.
Metal's. I mean, he's not going to get it. They have a leading orb. They need to split. They need to split or at least push them off.
Chew is going. It's on Chew.
Yeah, but he only has. Does he have 2 now? Yeah, he's got it now.
5.
All right, Lucio. The speed. Not quite in time. Does get it. First turn in, going over to TNT, who still is holding out.
I'm calling now the first 4 falling is bottom to Lisa.
And Tassadar gets taken down by Raynor for his second blood. Lisa T is showing why Raynor is a completely legit pick on this map.
Yeah.
So
by the way,
capacity.
I love Sundown's mount. He went for the tablecloth horse.
Nice. I personally like the horse dressed as a horse.
Me too.
That was so much fun.
It is. Okay,
But,
we have mid lane pushing hard. We have bottom lane being defended by Jhin
top
now.
lane's not doing too much, but they might get. Let's see. So they're gonna
Look
get.
at the towers.
They
Look at
might
the towers that
likely
they don't want
get.
to.
Let's see. Bottom. They're gonna get mid fort. They get bottom Sippy Cup. They might get top towers. That'll. I mean, that's gonna push in 10.5 or so. They could just do. What are their gem counts? They don't have enough to get a second turn in behind this. That's one thing North America's really bad at is like staggering turn-ins to get the double turn-in. But they have like a 1.5 level lead and heroic abilities. They're in complete control of this game right now.
We have heroics. We have Cocoon as expected. We have Hyperion as expected. We have Pyroblast.
And Pyroblast, which did not go on full cooldown.
But neither Uther nor Brightwing have there's a Divine Storm.
Divine Storm. There we go. So they're just gonna try and walk Uther in there and Emerald Wind. Okay, so Emerald Wind, Divine Storm.
We're taking a lot of damage to top as well. Oh, and they're chasing on mid. They're trying to get the Murden down. Ooh, and he just lives. Nice try, Chew. Getting your Pyroblast off.
And
He had about 7% of his health left.
20 more gems needed for TNT. Abusement Park has the gems. They don't want to die right here and lose their gems. They do need to get to that turn-in point. Get some turn-ins, but that was, I mean, 3 forts, okay, almost 3 forts falling on the first Web Waver waves is ridiculous. Usually you get like towers and maybe a fort, but
and they are getting bottom giants. They're really hoping to get the push on, expecting the turn-in.
They
a little
there's
at that, to be honest.
They don't. I mean, yeah, they don't have the gems behind it, so it's not like the AP rotation down to clear up the giants is actually going to get them much value. It's just like a thing to do. Raynor is going to sneak top fort out of it, which will get them 12, but it's they're not stopping the turn, and AP's going to get it, and there they go.
They're fine getting it. They still have so much push back. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, and AP has a turn in behind this with all these waves, so they're basically going to use this to push them out, and they get a second turn in.
So as you called it, Brightwing went Emerald Wind, Murden went Avatar, Disintegrate. We have Sound Barrier, Taz Dingo, which is what I was thinking was going to happen.
Yeah, there you go.
And the Force Wall.
Taz Dingo into Cocoon, though, is like...
Lisa T's, they need to pause.
Yep. All right, we got a T. Yeah, I mean, Taz Dingo into Cocoon is interesting.
Yeah.
If Anub'arak's paying attention, you just...
Oh, that's entirely why he did it. Absolutely.
Or just, like, Emerald Wind the Taz Dingo away, or Divine Storm.
You just cocoon it. It's just worth the cocoon.
It's like
because it also pulls them out of battle.
Yeah, they just have so much to deal with it.
The other option is to take the Lucio out right before he does his Sound Barrier.
Right, and we are back into the game. Yeah, I mean they have. So we'll see. I mean we'll see when a team fight actually breaks out. They are posturing mid, clearing this out. They're not too worried about bottom. Top might get towers, but there is the stun of the Murden.
I agree.
That's
Top
cleared
of the
up.
towers.
Where is Pyroblast gonna go? They're just holding it.
Murden's a little slow on his quest. He's only at 13 stats.
Oh, they are catching a Brightwing. No Emerald Wind necessary yet.
Ooh.
Didn't have to pay anything out. But she
Oh,
she
they're
keeps
gonna get
stepping
bot-
in for these aggressive.
They're gonna get
polymorphs.
bottom lane actually. They're ignoring bottom lane. That's really gonna push hard.
Yeah. I mean, at least on this map, bottom lane is like the least impactful lane. Just has those giants down there and not much else. But it is.
Oh, those
It is-
giants can do a lot of work though.
Yeah.
I often.
Leave those
It-
unattended. I mean, this web weaver will die. I mean, they'll get the sippy cup. They might actually get the 40 here. Nah, she's got to clean up.
Yeah.
All right, so just the towers. Still not level 13 yet.
Ooh, he's using his wall as best as he can, but they just got out of it.
Oh, Divine Storm catching 3. Nick Ball goes in.
Ooh.
Does not. It does get the cocoon on to
Tazdingo.
Zul'jin.
Yeah.
But that was
Ooh,
pre
but it wasn't
Tazdingo. But that's
Ooh.
still a dead Zul'jin. Does manage to get a Rainer kill. Anub'arak takes him down. Anub'arak
Ooh.
dies to Muradin.
That's a lot of gems lost. That's 15 gems.
Yeah, that's this fight backfired. They might get Muradin, but no, Muradin's fine. Tassadar shield. Does jump onto the Brightwing. Brightwing needs to snap like Ice Block. Like, insta-pick Ice Block right now. There's no other choice on 13 to take Emerald Wind. Like, really. I mean, maybe she's considering Shield Dust to get the auto attack, or the auto attack block.
And they're about to get 2 in a row with
but-
Muradin. Muradin's gonna make it 2 in a row.
Yep, that's the second turn in. That'll get him 13.
They just gotta push
They,
top with it. They push top with it. They let bottom do its work, and they'll get a tower off bottom at that rate.
And then they could rotate on boss if they're ahead. Let's see, depends where TNT responds. They're gonna respond mid, and then probably top. So I'd like to see AP focus mid, rotate to bottom to get that forward, and then very quickly rotate to top.
We have a double executioner, a double giant killer, by the way. We have both the
Yeah,
Anub'arak,
that's-
acid branch mandibles,
That's,
and
I mean, that's gonna chunk Murden on the front line.
yeah. I happen to love that change to Anub'arak. The acid branch mandible is actually my favorite at that level.
Oh, it's a very good talent now. Yeah, bottom's not actually gonna get anything done. Top's gonna probably get some good fort damage, if not the fort itself.
Zul'jin went in snare.
God, I can't believe they moved that to 13. That's like it used to be a 20, and now it's a 13.
Wasn't it 2 seconds and 20? Now it's 1.5 seconds of 15.
Yeah, but still, it's like if I can just point and click. I mean, it's not really point and click, but it's a skill shot route. But it's
Yeah, but
like, wow.
it's every 60 seconds. It's not even that frequent.
Yeah, it's nice to have.
And there you go. Like I said, bottom lane pushing, but although they won't get a tower out of this.
Yeah, it's so that's just you know, they basically just use those gems just to get even an experience and push out the waves and get mid fort. They should be able to take down with this push here.
No, they're gonna get pushed back.
They're actually
It's not
just
a
gonna
fight
back
they
out.
want to
Okay. No, I mean they could have taken that. They had all their heroics up. They had the positioning, the concave on the fort.
They would have been fighting under the they would have been fighting under the keep though.
Yeah, they had a minion wave for a little bit. They could have tried at least bait out something. But now they're just gonna try and force TNT off the turning point before they get 16.
Now they're just gonna defend bottom. That's all I have to do.
And top fort is still standing for AP. Like that's still just there.
Both top forts are still standing with about the same amount of health. and TNT just went top to turn in.
Anub'arak does get the stun. Zul'jin is gonna stop everyone except Romeo gets the turn in. They just need Commander Chu to turn in, or Lisa, or actually just anyone.
Yeah,
They
Romeo
have
just
10 gems on
short.
4 people. They just need 2 more. I mean, yeah, they can't really split the turn in. Anub'arak is trying to sneak it. Will get the sneak. Turn in going over to TNT. So that's dead top fort. This could just be a straight up push on keep.
Yeah, they're gonna push mid out because bottom has a nice big wave that's catching up.
Yeah.
And so they'll just let top wave.
And this push will get them 16.
Yeah.
There's the burrow. They're looking to engage on the Muradin. Pyroblast goes out into a sound barrier. That's not going to be much value.
Early use on the Hyperion. I'm a little surprised she
Yeah.
did it then.
Yeah, that was.
That should have been closer to the keep for the actual.
Yeah,
punch.
like with this type of comp, you have to either wait for sound. You have to wait for sound barrier to expire before you use Pyroblast, because it's just going to eat it.
Okay, here comes the spider in the mid.
Yeah, so now they don't have Hyperion or Pyroblast to siege in. They just have the Web Weavers and auto attacks. And, you know,
But
regular
Rainer's great for that.
Yeah, Rainer is good at auto attack and stuff with his Inspire. There's Q, but the wall, Rainer is looking in trouble. Beautiful cleanse there, getting Rainer out of that. Skullcracker Death Zone. Auto attack quest is done for Zul'jin. Enemy heroes now want axe. If they
Question.
don't, that's
Have
too
the-
bad.
Light and Convection are done. Raynor's Seasoned Marksman is almost done. Muradin's Stormbolt is almost done. And Zul'jin's You Want Axe is almost done.
Oh, they transitioned to bottom lane? I like this.
That's totally what you do. Absolutely. They did that absolutely perfect.
They might catch the Tassadar. That's a dead Tassadar. They're protecting the gems. Tassadar didn't have too many gems. It's only about 7 lost.
They're going to get a keep out of this. Be clear with them.
They should... Oh, come on. They should... Totally should have stayed to get that.
They want the mid, they want the,
It's like one hit. One hit on that keep. That's all they needed. Is just someone throw something at it. Throw something. It's worth dying for. Just go get it.
they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it.
Come on, Raider! Pew! Got
There we
it.
go.
Another good cleanse there. And they got a keep. First
There
keep
we go.
game. Going over to... Ooh, there's the
Ooh.
ensnare. Not quite enough follow-up there to take down Kael'thas. That is level 17 to 16.
And we have a nice look at that mid lane pushing with the.
Yeah, that's. I mean, this gets some free siege giants. They could even rotate up the boss while AP goes to deal with the siege giants. Now, no team has enough gems to turn in,
AP is
so
60.
really,
It's
but
not
they're
worth
still
it.
on even talent tiers with everyone up. So boss is gonna be super risky. I do like heading over to their own bruisers, and
this is
then
the mark
just soaking
poker.
out waves and controlling the turn-ins.
If
wait
anything,
Wait
AP
for 20 or a kill.
if anything, AP should do the ballsy thing and go for the boss.
It would be unexpected.
Exactly.
They are close to the turn in. They're probably just gonna try and get the last 5 gems, turn those in safely, and then call it good. But Anubarak sees that, gets the double stun. They are converging onto Zul'jin.
Ooh, metal taking
Bonestorm
rod.
went out. Not too much done there. The good old zoning Hyperion
Nothing wrong with that.
did its job. It's a long cooldown. They are stalling, so the siege giants can get some sick
I was gonna
push
say,
from
look
bot
at
lane.
bottom lane. That is along nicely.
And they are going to be able to push in with their last bruiser or 2.
That
Actually,
that,
all
by the
4
way,
bruisers still up. on
a
low
lot of
health.
people. By the way, a lot of people disregard bottom lane, and I understand why. But it's the furthest lane from everything else, and since most of the action is top and mid heavy, it's
Yeah.
dedicating someone to go defend that is actually a
Yeah,
tricky
like-
game.
They're actually sending everyone to go clean this up.
Because they had a catapult and the giant.
Yeah, double catapults and giants. So now TNT's looking.
They just
They
dropped
do
on
get all
them.
their. They're gonna get their gems pulled in. I like that roll 20 banner. Pretty sexy. Who's on the bottom banner? Just a regular 2nd anniversary. There's another catapult on core. They just need to like stall out, and catapults will get some damage eventually. This is really just TNT waiting to get level 20.
Yeah. And they might not even have to. That catapult keeps pushing.
Right. It did get cleaned up by the minions, but it's
Ooh,
Commander Shu
shoot.
is caught. Anubarak comes in, gets the stun. So Emerald
Oh,
Wind does
and then-
go off. Does not
Oh.
get killed.
You see that?
Now wait
jump?
for it to go out, and then Pyroblast. There goes the. Nope. Where'd the Pyroblast go? Oh, on Murden. Okay.
Hold on. Did you see
it's-
Did you see him jump into the sound barrier?
Yeah. That was pretty epic.
That was beautiful on Sudnon's part.
Best Dwarf Toss NA. And they managed not to die. They are gonna just take down.
And there's the turn-in.
Are they just gonna? They're just going boss.
Oh, they
Boss
started the
turn in. Oh, they did get the Rainer kill, so they were up 5-4.
Yeah.
This is gonna definitely help out with bottom lane. This boss, let's see, boss plus web weavers is gonna be.
Oh god, I know what's gonna happen. A new
Probably
is
a
gonna
keep.
a new is gonna burrow in, and Brightwing is gonna time it to jump in.
Yeah, they're boss leashed.
Oh, boss leash, yeah.
Boss disappears. Beautifully played TNT. That would have been like probably a guaranteed keep if they had boss and web weavers in top lane.
Agreed.
So that is very well done on their part to not let that happen. Rainer is back up, so they do have Hyperion to defend top lane. Kael'thas
Yeah.
is cleaning out mid. Is low on mana, so it's all gonna be about top lane. AP
And
is
look at
looking to
Look at bottom lane
win
again.
or
Bottom lane is getting
here.
catapulted.
right when he gets out. Yeah. Oh, the Divine Storm takes down Murden with the Rainer
Ooh.
shot. Executioner and Giant Killer doing work.
Yeah.
But Executioner plus Giant Killer is just so much damage. His auto attack's gonna hit for like 600 or something like that.
Oof.
And is Seasoned Marksman done? Almost. Yeah, 47.
Yeah.
Seasoned Marksman is hella done. And that was a Webweaver phase that basically did nothing. Pushed out the waves.
It pushed back the waves. It also took down the walls, the top wall.
Yeah, it did even
uh,
up the experience, so that's pretty good.
They're
So this
now,
is it. I mean, it's like at the point where the next team fight basically decides the
Ooh.
game, especially if TNT decides to go for boss right now.
which is what they're doing.
Given Murden is not dead, but they could still lose a couple heroes here. Like Zul'jin's up, you really don't want to go for a boss.
This is the
here.
throw pit. You leave that pit right now.
And there goes Kel'Thas. It just gets
Ooh.
sniped by Zul'jin. Like that was not good because now it's a 5v4 the other way. And I mean, AP still can't take boss because Brightwing and Nubarak just free boss. Oh no, Emerald Wind. Oh. Okay, so they have a minute to take boss. They're going for it. There's no boss control left.
It's ballsy. And without the Emerald Wind, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean that was misclick on R. Emerald winning in lane.
Oh
This
my
is...
god, they're gonna do it. They're gonna backdoor it. They're running. They're gonna backdoor bottom.
It's gonna be a base race.
Oh god,
Base
they're gonna do it.
race.
Look
I
at
mean,
that.
AP
That's
still's
what
going
they're
through a keep, but they have Zul'jin. Zul'jin does. Oh,
No,
they're stopping for
ignore the
bruisers.
camp, ignore the camp.
No, don't take the bruisers. That's too slow.
Race.
Okay,
No.
there's
They
triple
ruined it.
catapult on bottom lane. Bruisers go mid. That's
They
not.
lost it. Wait,
That's. I mean, if
Oh,
they
no.
back now,
they don't have
they're,
Hyperion.
they're
they
baiting
don't
a
have
boss.
Hyper-
They're baiting it back. Okay, they're just backing. Okay, they're gonna defend. They do bait
Oh, but
everyone
look at
back.
top-
They think they're all inning.
Yeah.
They think they're. Oh, okay. So they
And the
showed too early.
And the catapults are also necessary for that.
Yeah, they could have gotten all 5 to back if they had not shown on boss.
Oh.
But they did clean up losing a keep. I think if they'd knock over the bruiser camp, they could have made it.
That being said, they're gonna get some. Oh, they're not getting any core damage, but it's
Yeah.
a close one.
Yeah, I mean that's.
They have to go get bottom.
They're still just shy of
They-
enough gems for the turn-in on
They
either
have
side.
to go get bottom giants right now. If they get bottom giants, bottom lane will correct itself.
Yes. Yes, AP needs those giants. TNT needs those giants to get more damage in there.
And
But
then
now
that's where they're
TNT
all
has to
racing
worry
there.
about top lane keep pressure. Can they get that Zul'jin? Ooh, they
Ooh,
double
Zul'jin's
stunned
going
there.
down.
Oh my gosh, there's another. Oh my god, Zul'jin was stunned
Ooh.
into oblivion. He was just
Yeah.
like the Anubarak rewind plus Divine Storm plus Benediction. That's a dead
Oh.
Zul'jin. AP is on the retreat. That's gonna be a dead Lucio. Just kidding. Oh, the
Oh.
cocoon! Ice block for some reason. Storm shield. That's a dead Lucio. That should be game,
That's game.
especially because Tassadar died too to Raynor. Raynor
Yeah.
cleaning up.
That's game.
I gotta check Raynor's hero damage for you. Raynor is at 65,000 hero damage. Zul'jin is at 102,000 hero damage. Holy damage, Batman. And they are going into the core. Murden falls. That is a Hyperion on the core. 70%. It is falling. Anubarak's B-stepping. GG, well played. TNT takes
game,
down
guys.
Abusement Park 2-1 in this set of
GG, well
scrims.
played.
Not what I was expecting.
Like I said, that Raynor was the pick that helped it happen.
Yeah, Raynor does some work.
He does.
All right. That is thanks for stepping into cast, Trogdor.
You're very welcome, Kaimo.
Yeah, I will be back casting next weekend's games. Hope everyone has a wonderful Thanksgiving. Friday after Thanksgiving, if you want to check out some games, and Saturday we'll be casting whoever's playing. Oh, right. I'm not actually casting on Friday because Hots and Tots is playing somebody. Not
Do we
sure
need to
who.
call? Do we need to call it up?
Yeah, it's Hots and Tots. Just come watch me playing Brightwing. It's totally fine. That's what everyone wants to watch anyway. I think it's gonna be Nick Barnhart and someone else casting that. Not entirely sure.
All right.
But
On the
check us out on
20th
Twitch.
On the 25th, we have TNT versus AP.
Yes. So this will be a rematch. This is prep for next weekend. And who is Hots and Tots playing?
Hots and Tots next game
Are we playing
is
Dragon's Sword? No way to play Dragon's
11/24 on 11/24, which is Friday. You're going to be playing
TNT?
no, NC. Nature's
Oh
Cure.
yes, we're playing Nature's Cure. This will be Nature's Cure's second game.
Yeah, that's true. Nature's
all
Cure
right.
has only played one game.
Yeah, we haven't
And with
seen
the-
them in a while, so
and with
yeah,
the
we'll have Hots and Tots versus Nature's Cure. All right,
And with
guys,
the-
thanks for
and with-
tuning in, and we'll see you later.
Take care.